Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1702, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. What infamous TV show is the saying "jumping the shark" based on? Happy Days. The life of what jazz legend was portrayed in the 1988 film Bird? Charlie Parker. What was the title of Charles Darwin's influential book on evolution? Answer: On the Origin of Species. The tagline "Justice has its price" comes from which 1998 movie? A Civil Action. What actor played Royal Tenenbaum? Gene Hackman. What sport takes place in a velodrome? Track cycling. Who assassinated John Lennon? Mark David Chapman. What does per capita literally mean? Per head. What city is located across the Columbia River from the city of Vancouver? Portland. How many people were killed in the Boston Massacre? 5. What are the only 3 countries completely surrounded by one other country? Lesotho, Vatican City, and San Marino. How many instruments could Richard Nixon play? 5. Banknote collectors call it banana money after its artwork. Which country issued it in some of the territories that it occupied during World War II? Japan. What was the name of the man who took over the Maxwell Motor Company and renamed it after himself? Walter Chrysler. In Greek mythology, how many labors were imposed on Hercules? 12. In which city was Leonardo da Vinci born? Vinci. In the cartoon Wacky Races, who drove the Turbo Terrific? Peter Perfect. Retsina is a wine traditionally made in which country? Greece. Who was the male lead in the 1955 film To Catch a Thief? Cary Grant. Which Scotland Yard detective led the hunt for Ronnie Biggs in the 60s? Jack Slipper. Who played the inventor in the 1989 film Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Rick Moranis. What is the flower that stands for delay? Eupatorium. Who was the first rock musician to famously smash their instrument on stage? Pete Townsend. What mode of transportation is Missouri named for? Answer: New. An Illinois tribe's phrase for the area's people, Omesorita, translates to wooden canoe people. Which Friends star previously starred in a sitcom titled Top of the Heap? Matt LeBlanc. What vegetable's name in French translates to earth apple? Potato. What Shakespearean play refers to the eve of the Feast of Epiphany? Twelfth Night. What is the most common color for basketballs? Orange. What is the name of the bartender in the Billy Joel song, Piano Man? John? What's the name of the little boy who discovers where the wild things are? Max. What year was Queen Elizabeth II born? 1926. What airport did the first commercial Boeing 747 flight from JFK land at? London Heathrow. What is the supposed site of the Isle of Avalon? Glastonbury. How long did it take the first human to swim across the Atlantic Ocean? 73 days. What type of creature generally lives on land but starts life in the water? Amphibian. What French scientist is credited with inventing margarine? Hippolyte Mejmourit. Who read the poem On the Pulse of Morning at Bill Clinton's first inauguration? Maya Angelou. What smart glasses were you able to purchase on November 10th, 2016 from a proprietary vending machine? Spectacles. What other name is Star Wars villain Emperor Palpatine known by? Darth Sidious. Friday the 13th Motorcycle Rally is held on every Friday the 13th in what Canadian city? Port Dover. Who was the first woman to circumnavigate the globe? Jean Barrette. A scientist at which company invented the pH scale? Carlsberg. In which Mediterranean Sea are the Cyclades Islands? The Aegean. On what date did the 2016 Dyn cyber attack take place, rendering some of the largest internet services unusable for several hours? October 21st, 2016. The movie Happy Feet is dedicated to what man? Steve Irwin. What sport is the focus of the movie Lords of Dogtown? Skateboarding. What is Beethoven's Sixth Symphony known as? The Pastoral Symphony. A male horse is known as a colt until it reaches what age? 5. How many guns does Travis buy in the movie Taxi Driver? 4. What album was the first to have all of its tracks licensed for use in movies, TV shows, and commercials? Playmobil. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.